Okay, good morning. Today's topic is strings. Here, what is a string? That means what is a character? How can you represent the string? Here, what is a string here? String is a sequence of characters. Here in Julia, string is represented by using double quotation. Here within a double quotation marks, you represent a string. Here, if you want to represent the string in single quotation marks, it gives some error. Here that is a string. Here another important thing here is a string is a finite sequence of characters. Here it consists of number of characters. The representation for the string is a, that means you will represent it within a double quotation marks. Here comes to the character. Here character is a single value. That means it's maybe a, you may take the number or you may take the alphabetical value. Here single, that means the character value represent a single character. That means that is called here, that means it is represented in a single quotation. That means a single character represented single quotation marks here. Here that is a some information about the string here. That means ASCII characters are there, some of them, and then that you can easily convert the character to its string. That is a some information regarding the string here. Here, how can you implementing the string here? For example, I am going to write a string here. I couldn't write the string within a double quotation mark. Hello world. It is called here is simply a representation of string. Okay. Here, this is a string here. That means it's having a sequence of characters here. One character, two character, three character. If you want to represent a this sequence of string by using single quotation marks, here let us take, for example, hello. Here it's not, it's provides some error here. Here it gives a error, invalid character letter here. Here that's why for within a single quotation marks you will represent a only a single character. Let us assume X is a single character. Here that is called here the character representation represented in a single quotation marks here. Here that indicates the ASCII or uni character information. And then another important thing here is a the type. What is the type of the X? Here for example there is a, already I explained about the type of function, the type of X. Here what is the type of X here? Here the type of X here is invalid character. That means the type form it represent an answer. For example, not a X here. Here it may takes, for example, if you pass X string in A equal to, then you will write the type of A. Yes, the type of A is a, here it takes a integer 64-bit character here. Let us say that's not a character. That means X is a an ASCII or unique character representation here. For example, type of answer. Here sometimes you may represent the value here. The type of ANS. Here what is an answer for this type? Okay, it's not a A here. That means not executing that one. Execute this one. After that, write A. Here, if you write A, what is the type? Here, type of the information is a character. The type of A is a character. Why? Because previously it stores some integer value previously A, and then here execute this one. Here is a type of the A. Here is a character. Here, if you want to write some information X S, that means it is a word here. It is a sequence of character. That's a not represented in single quotation mark. It gives some error. Invalid character letterer. That means within a single quotation mark in Julia, you will write only a single character. The character is a X. That means another way for representing the type type of some not answer ANS. Yeah, for any character value, you will take the ANS. ANS is the answer. What is the type here? The type of answer here is a X. That is way you will represent a character value here. And then another important thing here is a one important point here. That means you can easily convert the character to its integer value. Here there is a different ways are there for converting the character to integer. Here how can you converting the character to integer? Here there is a function, int function is there. Here by using int function you will easily converting the character value to string. Here comes here the character int of x. Here I am taking the x value as a, so that means that I am writing the x in a single quotation mark. The single quotation mark indicates that what is the single quotation mark here, that is a character here. That means now I am going to converting x value into what is the value here, integer. If we execute this one here 120, that means it's a value here. For example, I want to know the answer here. For example, if you pass this information in a some p, let us assume p. Here what is the type of p here? Let us type of p. What is the type of p here? The type undefined symbol. P is not defined. No, here not executing that value. Here after installing executing that value, yes. If you execute this value, yes. Here integer 64 bits, because our system is a 64-bit system. Here here the x is a character here that converted into integer by using int function, int of x. That's value gives 120 here. That means ASCII value of x is a this information. Here if it is a 32-bit, that depends upon a, if it is our system is 32-bit, it gives output as a 32 int 32. Here for example, converting integer to character. Here how can you convert? That means is there any possibility converting integer to character? Yes, there is a possibility is there. What is that possibility here? Here you are converting the integer value. Here integer value 120 into character value. Here that gives a result as a x. The x is a ASCII or unique code. That means category L1 letter or lowercase letter here. The 120 here is a the character converted into integer, integer converted into character. Here in this way you will represent a integer as well as the character information. Here sometimes here there is a other way of representing. For example, there is another representation here. Here 32-bit integer value. Okay, that means if you want to check that each converted value is valid point, if that means you are converting some value here, here that is a valid or not, valid point or not, by using is valid function here. That means if you want to check that each converted value is valid code point, use is valid function here. Let us take a simple example, the character. That means I'm going to converting the integer value into character. Here I'm going to converting integer value. Here is a, for example, let us take character. There is an integer value. I'm going to converting this value into 0 into some extra. Here I'm converting this value. Here is it's an integer, whether it is a correct or not, valid or not. Here that's done by using valid is valid. Here is valid function used to knowing about the, yes. Here is valid. Here is valid 0. This is an integer value, character of this value it's not valid. Here it's a gives a false statement. Here let us take, that means is valid character. For example, x is valid character x. Yes, it is a true here. For example, is valid character 2. Why? Because I am 2 is, even though 2 is an integer value, here I am writing the 2 within a single quotation mark. Here even though I am writing single quotation mark, that's converted as a um, here this value as a character, even though it is a 2. For example, I am writing a simply true 2. What is that one? It's a simply character, is the character value. Here any character is 2 or not integer, irrespective of integer, float or thing. Here any character is a valid character or not. Yes, it is a valid character. In this way he will converting the different character values here. Here another important point in this case here is a, here this is a some information that means you can you can input any unicode character here. That means how can you that representation here, you can input any unicode character in a single quotation using slash u followed by up to 4 hexadecimals or decimal digits, or slash u followed by up to 8 hexadecimal digits. Here followed by 4 hexadecimal digits, 4 hexadecimal digit, or slash u followed by 8 hexadecimal digits here. That is called here, this is a one type of representation. That means you can input any unique character here. That means how can you give the input for this one? Here I am giving the input for unique character here. Here for example I'm taking the unique character slash u 0. Here that gives the output as a slash u slash 0. Ask a unique character plus its value here is a u plus 000, u plus 000. Here in this case for example u 2 slash u2, that's value here is a 002. Here for example 2546, it's how can you get the value here? The value unique code 2546 here slash u. That's a representation here. For example if you want to write a 200, that value, how can you get that value here? For example 78 is an x value slash u, that means ASCII unicode character here. The known value I'm telling you, known value here slash u 78, its a value here is a x. Here slash u unicode value for this one, that means 78 is converted into x value. Similarly some of the other values are there. Here for example slash symbol, you are representing the 2400 value. Like that you have a different information is there. That is a representation of character symbol. Another important point here is a, that means output here. The output symbol in the form here, the output using the generic slash escape symbol. You can do comparison under limited amount the here. One of the important points in this case here is a, some of the comparisons are there. Here string comparison here. A for example some of the comparison operator, a compare with to small a, is it true or false? That means how can you represent a small a, the comparison operator? You will perform some comparison operator among the unicode value. A is less than a, that's value is it true? A capital letter or small letter indicates that means a x minus that I'm having some, take another one, x minus a, x is just 78, a is just some value. Here what is the result here? I don't know, 23, I see maybe a 23 value. Here depends upon a different value unicode values here you are converting. Here that is a basic information. Here another important point here is string basics. Here come here, string basics here. That means string letters are delimited by the double quotation marks. Already you have that idea here. That means any string letters literal are double quotation marks. Sometimes you will use a triple double quotation marks here. Here sometimes you are using the triple double quotation marks. Julia consists of the single literal. The single literal is represented in a double quotation mark. Up to now you have, for example if you use this triple quotation marks here. Here, for example, triple quotation marks. Within a triple, for example, excuse this one. What is the result here? That means after that, for example, only I'm writing the triple quotation marks here. Let us assume I'm writing the triple quotation marks. Here, simple information. I am removing here this one. I am removing this one. and then only simple triple quotation mark. Within a quotation marks, it displays the within a quotation marks value. That displays the within a quotation marks value. And then the string, sometimes within a quotation marks, double quotation marks. Here, for example, here having the double quotation marks. Here having the character double quotation marks. Here that result, often you get the result here. Here within a slash quotation, that is where you will represent the single or triple quotation marks here. Here another important one here is if you want to extract the character from a string, use a index here. Here if you want to extract the characters here, here what are the characters here? For example, take a string begin. Extract for extracting the characters here. Here let us take simple example here. String begin here. What is the result here? It's not having any thing here. String begin, the underflow value here. Here you are using the string begin and string begin function. One is a, and then another function is a end function, and then within a integer value you are taking a 2 or 3 here. These are all different functions here. Here for example, if you want to know about the character value of string, you will use these three functions here. That means you will access the data from this string. For example, let us take a simple example here. X equal to hello world. Here I'm writing the x equal to hello world here. If you execute this one, here the string value here. Here I'm writing the, that means x of, I can execute that one here. X of begin. What is the result here? X value, x stores some information. X of begin in the sense that is a string functions here. H, the it's a starting from H. It in this use a the starting letter. Here for example, I want to know ending letter here. Here how can you get the ending letter here? For example, if you copy this one, okay, x of end. Here that is a end letter. That means end letter here is in the hello world. Here end letter is a D. I want to know about the how many characters are there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 characters are there. I want to know the fifth character. Here x of 5. Here what is the fifth character in this hello world? Here the O. Here that represent a x of 5. We call it as a O. And then in the hello world, I want to know about the second character. For example, sixth character comes to the sixth character, nothing was there. Here sixth indicates the nothing, empty, it's information. And then in this way you will access the string value. Here if you want to access the first that means instead of begin some function, instead of begin I am using 1. Yeah, result is same. Instead of end, here I am writing the 11. Here result is same. Here what is the difference here? If you know the character length, here for example, if you know the character length directly by seeing that the first letter this one, second letter this one, that means I don't know about the character length, last character length. Here that means how can you get here? Simply writing the end. If you write the end here, that gives value as D is a end character. In this way you will performing the some of the string operations. Here that means in the end you will apply the sum of the functions here. End minus 1. Here x of end minus 1, x of end minus 2, x of begin plus 1, x of begin plus 2. Here in this way you will perform the sum of these operations on begin and end value. Let us take simple example. For example, here there is a function is there. That means here hello world consists of end is a this one. For example, n minus 1 character, I want to know about the n minus 1. Here What is the n minus 1 here? N letter is a D, minus 1 in the sense it comes here. It gives a value as a L. Here, that's a thing. For example, begin. Here, for example, n minus 2. Here, what is the result for the n minus 2 here? The n minus 2 result here is a R. The n minus 2 result here is a R. For example, here I am going to write something here. Begin. Begin is a, for example, begin letter is a H. I want to know about the begin minus 1. That means nothing was there in the begin minus 1. I want to know about begin minus 1. Here, begin minus 1 in the sense it gives some attempt to access the string. That means nothing was there if you begin minus 1. Begin in the sense starting letter. Starting letter, eliminate the only in the sense attempt to access the string at index 0. Nothing was there. If you have the begin plus 1, begin plus 1, it gives a result as a begin next character e. The begin plus 1, that gives a character. Yeah, here sometimes you want to access the range values. Here particular range 0 to 1, 0 to 3. Here I'm taking the word, for example, take a simple string. Let us take a simple string here. Here, what is a string here? Another string. Take another string. For long string, let us take a simple string. The name of the string here is a str, long string here. Lo is a long string. I am taking a simple information. I want to access the range values for this string. Range values here is for example, what are the values? 4 to 9. What are the values in a 4 to 9? Range value str 4 to 4 colon 9. That indicates that 4 to 9. What is the 4 number? 4 empty. That means and then s t r and I. Here, if you access this one, it will gives a result 4 str 4 to I. That's the value. It takes. Why it is not taking this one? That means you underflow. So let us take simple for the x. Will it gets that one apart? Yes. For long value, it's not taking the long value. What's the value? Execute this one. Yes. Okay. Before execution, I perform that one. Here, for example, str 4 to 6 are required. Yes, it's a g, yeah, empty, and then here space, one space, and then string s t r I. Here these are all different values here. In this way, for example, I want to get a 2 to 5 characters. 2 to 5 characters. How can you get the 2 to 5 characters? Yes, of that means in this way you will access the 2 colon 5, 2 to 5 characters. It gives a result as a some ONG, 2 to 5 characters. Here, in this way, you will perform in the range value here. Here, that is a simple information for the range. Here, another important one here is a substring. Here, what is a substring function here? Here, how can you get the substring here? Here, that means no, now performing the substring function. Not like that here. I want to perform the substring function. How can I perform the substring function here? For example, sub str. Here there is a function is there, sub str. That means str in the sense string. The string here is a, you will write the string value here. 1, starting from the 1, and then the length of the string here is a 4. Here starting from 1. That means length of the string here is a 4 letters. Here substring function. Simply instead of writing str, I am writing a some substring function is a Uma Maheshwara. Here this is a substring function. This substring function are required to get a one, starting from 1 to 4. Umayam. It gives a Umayam. And then, for example, I want to get a 1 to 6 letters. Yes, you will get the 1 to 6 letters here. In this way, you will get the substring function here. Here, that means you have a substring function. What is the type of the sub-str here? You have some doubt. Here, what is the type of the str? What is the type of the str? Sub-str, what is the type of sub-str? Let us take a simple information about the sub-str. For example, type of there is a type of function is there str in the sense type of the str in the sense it's simply string here. Here sub str, here I am going to know about the type of uh, type of sub str. Here what is the type of sub str in here? The type of sub str is a substring here, the substring of string. Here will you identify but a substring, that means even though it is getting some string information, but here not string, here is a substring. It is a substring. In this way you will performing the some of the unary operations, and then that means on the string here you will apply the unique code, and then some of the operations here. For example, unique code operation and symbol. Okay, range values here. I'm getting the uni substring value. Unicode and UTF-8. What is a Unicode and what is a UTF-8 here? Here Unicode. Here in this case here Unicode point of view. Here you will use a slash u. Here slash u is a Unicode point here. Here as a that information representation of Unicode is represented as a slash u some valuable values. Here sometimes this Unicode representations like this. For the string here, here you have a string value slash u 20. For example, I'm taking the 78. Previously I explained about the 78 in the sense uh, that value is a x, and then again I am taking the x value. The unique code of 2203 is there exist, and then some of the special character 2203 221 for all there exist. Here in this way you will, that means this particular Unicode value represent a there exist symbol. That means you will write the there exist symbol by using this type of Unicode strings here. For example, I want to access that one for all symbol. For example, I want to access this information s of 1 in this case. Here this value, okay, this is a Unicode symbol. Here in this case the paral symbol equal to this one. For example, s of 1, s of 1 in the sense Unicode of 2200. Here for all symbol, that for all symbol, that means in this way you will access the for all symbol. For all symbol is a Unicode. For example, I want to second, third, fourth one. S of 4, s of 4 in the sense that value is a y. That value here is an empty. 1 2 space 3 space okay, it takes 5. Yes, its value x. Here in this way 2240, in this way you will calculate the x value here. For example, if you want to take the this is a space one character 5, and then Unicode symbol 2, one character the value x 6 7. I am writing the 7 value here. Here the result here is it for the 7 they existed. Here in this way you will write the some Unicode symbols. This is a one of the representation of Unicode symbol. In this way you will access the these values. Here the certain range values are also accessing here. Here okay, you get the range values here 1 to 2. I want to get the range values in this case. Here what are the range values here? 0 to 2. That's use some error here. Why? Because it's a person. This value here is a universal. There exists for all. There exists symbol here. That is a representation. Here another important operation in a string here is a concatenation operation. What is a concatenation operation? One of the most common useful string operation is a concatenation. If you want to combine two or more strings, then you will use a concatenation operation here. Here the already I explained the concatenation operation. Here that's a value simply here star. You will represent the star or some other way is there for represent the concatenation. For example, x is a string, x equal to a simple Rama. Here y is a string, y equal to Shiva. Here both strings here, Rama, Shiva. Okay, that means you have executed the only one string, I think. So execute the string here, Rama. Here two strings are there. I want to concatenate these two strings here. X star Y. This is a concatenation operation. You will concatenate the two strings here. Here there is another way for concatenating two strings here. What is that way here? That means the string value here you string off. The string value here is a create X. For example, that value you are represented as a that the empty string or this is a way. Okay, enough. This is a way for concatenation of two strings here. Here another important point in this case here is a the concatenation invalid UTF strings apply. Julia also provide a star for string concatenation. Here some of the other strings here, some of the different strings for performing the operations. Here what are the strings, different kinds of strings here? One is a first, last, like that. You have a different string related information is there. From the string related information, for example, first index value, some of the useful functions include here. Last index, here first index in the sense it gives a first index here, the string first index of string. Let us take a simple first index of a simple example. How can you? That means I am explaining the only one function. Here, based on the function, you will calculate the value. For example, first FIR first index of here the first index of this is a function. That's why I am writing the x here. The first index of x here, first index of string that's called here x. Here what is the result here? First index of x, x in the sense 1, the first index in this case 1. And then if you calculate the last index here, if you calculate the last index value, the last index of x here, what is the last index of x for this one? Here if you take the last index of x, the integer value x, the last index it displays a 4. Why? Because Rama. Rama is a string. Here, for particular Rama here, last index value here is a, that means it is calculated from the 1 to n. And then you may calculate the length of the string. Here I want to get the length of the x here. Length function is there. That means by using length function, you will calculate the length of the string 4. Here similarly, you will do the length of str n. That means these are all different string functions. You will apply all these string functions. That is the exercise here. And here another one important one is a regular expression. What is a regular expression here? A regular expression in the sense, for example, a here comes to the string here, most of the basic regular expressions are there. That means most basic regular expression literals without any option turn on it, just use it or space string value. Here you will use a string value here. That is a regular. That means if you want to know about the some or all employee names starting with S, here yes starting with S num yes, it will display the all employee names. And then to check if regular expression matching a string, then use a occurs in function, use it to matching the regular expression value here. Here there is a some information about the match function. Here capture the information about the match, use match function. Here what is the match related information, that kind of information also done by using match function. In this way, you will perform the different regular expressions here. Here, that is a simple information about the these regular expressions, and then matches, and then some of the function regarding the strings. That is a simple information about the string. Okay, thank you.